We grew up hearing bedtime stories about monsters. They told us creatures like this were only legends, but now they're appearing in viral videos. People began vanishing the same way those stories described. Unexplained sightings, terrifying figures caught on camera, social media filled with whispers of a creature that can wear any face. They call it the Skinwalker. Videos have surfaced of lone hikers being stalked by something crawling on all fours, yet moving faster than any human could. Others show shadowy figures standing in the middle of empty highways at 3 a.m. and vanishing in a blink. Some even claim they've heard their own names called in their own voices from the darkness. And these are just a few of the countless clips flooding social media every week. Chilling encounters, mysterious disappearances, and horrifying screams caught in the distance. And what you're about to hear might make you question if these stories are just legends or warnings. Have you ever heard of a skinwalker? What are they? And even scarier, could someone actually become one? Well, today you're gonna find out. Simply put, skinwalkers are shapeshifters. They can transform into any animal, human, or even objects at will. Imagine a witch, but instead of casting spells, they become the creatures they imitate. But here's where it gets darker. Have you ever heard of the Skinwalker Ranch? It all started back in the 1,860 seconds in Utah, when a treaty between the Navajo and Ute tribes fell apart. Legend says the Navajo cursed the land, and from that moment, skinwalkers began to roam it. To understand them, we have to go back to their origins. The Navajo people of the American Southwest have told stories about skinwalkers for generations. In their native language, they call them Na LDL Ishi, which roughly means with it, he goes on all fours. Here's the terrifying part. When a skinwalker wears the skin of an animal, they gain its powers. If they wear a wolf's hide, they gain wolf-like strength and speed. If it's a deer or a bear, they take on their agility and power. They can mimic any human or animal voice and even move their eyes in ways no normal person could. Their eyelashes are said to be completely straight. They can curse people, and the curse often leads to death. The Navajo see skinwalkers as powerful witches, not just any witches, but ones who've reached the highest level of dark magic, and they use those powers only to harm others. They're inhumanly fast and strong, able to scale trees or cliffs in the blink of an eye. And here's the most chilling part. If a skinwalker stands right in front of you, you'll never recognize it. That's why the Navajo refuse to speak openly about them. Even mentioning their name is considered bad luck, like inviting evil into your life. So whenever they do speak of them, they do it with respect, or risk becoming the skinwalker's next victim. And yes, according to Navajo beliefs, any human can become a skinwalker, but only by making the ultimate sacrifice, killing someone they love. Dark rituals and forbidden magic are part of this process. Those who do it for selfish power are cursed, trapped forever in animal form, never able to return to human shape. To gain an animal's form, they must first kill that animal, strip its skin, and perform an ancient ritual. Common forms are coyote, deer, bear, and wolves, the animals most common in the Navajo Nation. They even keep the skins, bones, and horns nearby, so they can use them again for future attacks. People say between midnight and 2 a.m., they hear footsteps on their roofs, scratching at their doors, or sometimes see two glowing red eyes staring through the window unblinking. Others report a dark, shadowy figure lurking just beyond the tree line. Skinwalkers can sense human fear, and if they feel you're afraid, they will attack. They also carry a strange powder made from crushed animal bones, which they can blow onto their victims to paralyze or cripple them. But here's the horrifying truth. You can't recognize a skinwalker. The Navajo say, Anyone who sees their real face doesn't live to tell the tale. Because of this fear, the Navajo created protective rituals, drawing a line of ash around their homes, performing ceremonies regularly, drinking herbal brews to stay calm and fight fear, sleeping early and waking before sunrise. And still, those who've encountered them, especially near the infamous Skinwalker Ranch, have abandoned their homes and never returned. Now, the land stands silent, with ruined, crumbling houses and the whispers of something still watching. Over the years, fragments of terrifying encounters have been captured, not by professional cameras, but by shaking phone screens and silent, unblinking CCTV lenses. In one clip, a security camera shows a figure sprinting across a farm field on all fours, faster than any animal should move. Another video, recorded on a phone, shows a pale, human-like shape crawling out of the tree line, then vanishing when the flashlight hits it. One hiker's footage caught two glowing red eyes reflecting from deep in the woods, yet no heat signature appeared on his thermal scanner. And in the dead silence of an empty highway, a dash cam recorded a tall, twisted figure standing perfectly still until it dropped to the ground and scuttled away like an insect. These clips flood the internet, spreading fear like wildfire. But none have ever been explained. And maybe they were never meant to be. In the next part, I'll dig even deeper to finally expose whether skinwalkers are real or just an ancient myth. If you want to see that, let me know in the comments what you think these creatures really are and what I should uncover next. And if this story gave you chills, hit like, subscribe, and support this channel so you don't miss the next mystery lurking in the dark.